Hi, this is Jennifer Cambridge. I'm going to do a layout of my sons at a parade, and I wanted to use a lot of washi tape. I used some of these, but not all. And then here are some of the embellishments that I think will work with it. I've picked out 8 photos. I've cut them to 4x6 and 4x4. And here are some of the scraps from the Either Way kit. They've all been cut to size. I don't end up using these. I'm using Vintage Photo and Peacock Feathers ink. I ink the background papers with the Vintage Photo and anything with a brown hue, so the burlap paper and the paper with the hearts. Then I use the Peacock Feathers to do everything else. I'm not going to make you watch all of this, so we'll kind of skip towards the end here. But I do ink this badge paper with the blue Peacock Feathers ink also. Here I've placed them so they're closer to the bottom. I didn't want them centered, so a little closer to the bottom. There's about 4 inches below the pattern paper. I use my Close to My Heart mat to get the measurements so that they line up. Here I've placed the papers kind of where I want them, and then placing photos on top to see how it looks. Those are my sons right there. They had so much energy when we got to the parade, and they were so excited to get candy, and it was pretty hot. So through the course of the day, they kind of wore down a little bit as they watched the parade and ran around and got candy and had lots of fun. Teased the people who were sitting by us. They just really enjoyed it. Here I put adhesive on the back and hook each of these to their mat, but I'm going to skip to the end here because it's pretty boring. So here I am putting the last photo onto its mat. And I don't want all of these pictures stuck on straight, so some of them will be skiwampus. Here I am putting on my washi tape. I kind of went through, picked colors that I thought would work. They're not all exact, but I wanted to overlap them a little bit so the tapes are touching, and I try not to get any of them the same length. I wanted to use gold because some of those badges are foil gold. I also wanted a multiple color one. I wanted some blues because, well, I have a lot of blue washi tape, so I picked that color. And I love this washi tape. It's probably one of my favorites, but that also brought some black into it, so I needed to use black on there. I think that's the last one on the top there. Then I start at the bottom, bringing more of the black in. And then some blue. I also wanted to use different sizes. You can see that one at the top there is a wider piece. And then I'm going to bring in another thick piece of washi tape at the bottom. It is pretty busy. This is not normally my style, but I really, really wanted to play with the washi tape, so this is how I did it. Then, through the magic of editing, we are almost done with the other side. One more to stick on here. This whole layout took me almost an hour, and so it does take time to do all that. I placed the photos back on where I wanted them. They're all stuck down. I put a few of them straight, some of them skiwampus. That photo right there, I switched it because I wanted to put that one that says live life. I wanted it at a different angle, so I did move the photo a different direction. That way I didn't feel like the words live life were kind of upside down. So there, I've stuck that in. The die cut that says hello, I really wanted to use that, but I never do find a place for it. Here I put some gold clips on. There's one on that photo there. And I put a little bit of adhesive under the tip of it because it's like it wants to pop up. But after I put the adhesive on it, it does stick down well. And there are 2 of those clips. I end up using one on the bottom right photo also. Here I decided to go ahead and put the adhesive on before it's on the photo. That way, you know, it'll be a little easier trying to decide left side of the photo. Then nope, I'll go to the right side. The problem is, as I stick it on, some of my adhesive rubbed onto the photo. So I just move the clip over a little bit to cover that, stick it down. I'm sorry, that kind of jiggles my camera a little bit, but here I decided to put some globes on. The reason I put the globe on is because the title at the top that I've decided to go with says I love you around the world and back again. So there's the title right there that I was talking about. And I stick it on with sticky dots. And there is a flare badge that is a globe. And so I stick that on too. It's got some sticky dots under it. Then I do my journaling, which normally I don't want my journaling on there, but my son gave me a kiss, and so I couldn't edit that out and throw it away. And that's the finished page. There are some still photos at the end. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.